It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. All that and more coming up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Giants offense ready to go to work, and they'll do so behind Daniel Jones in his 6th season now out of Duke.
And he's coming off an injury-shortened season where he only played in 6 games, going 1-5 over that span, with just 3 total touchdowns on the year. But the Giants have a lot of confidence in him. They didn't draft a quarterback this year, and they're looking for him to bounce back and prove that last year was an anomaly.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Up, go.
Now Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing Jones. To the sideline and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60. Warriors 70, 70 Rangers, 70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Ready?
In motion goes McCaffrey. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 9. To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Reload. Ready.
On third down, here's Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Look at 19. Here we go. Set.
To throw is Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Zach Ertz from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That's to the rookie. It's Malik Neighbors. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A ball on the 32. It's second and 2. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Go Gutter. Okay, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Adriana Lima. 56. Up we go.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Gold Cyclone. Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Looking to throw. Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Here we go.
The 6-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
Okay,
as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
70 Timberwolves. 18, 5 here.
Daniels looking to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just that.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Here's Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Daniels. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Tracy going to get it on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw. Jones. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcats. Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
60 Vikings, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. Jones. That one taken in by Neighbors. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
18 Rattler.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Track 60. Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
On the jump.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He'll get this to Eckler. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Here we go. Set.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Come on. Hey,
back to Robinson now on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
First down, Commanders.
Here we go. Viking 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16.
19 tight. Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They started on the ground with Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
Here we go. Cut. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing Jones. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Running left is Tracy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
Half 18.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Greg Joseph on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Commanders' offense set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Hey, Chris.
Back to throw. Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Daniels looking to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throwing right, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 57 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Jones. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They go play action. Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
now the ball comes loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Come on.
Robinson up the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Go!
They'll run with Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now this air mail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Here we go, hey.
They'll look to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw again. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Goal cutter. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 2nd and 6.
Chip.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Gold Cyclone. Gold Cyclone. Up we go.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
North salad. Half 18. Half.
Jones operating from the gun.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.